Thanksgiving week is here, and that means Black Friday deals are abound. So if you own a Hyundai, a Kia, or a Genesis EV, I'm going to share with you guys today some of my top recommendations for accessories for your cars. Maybe you're not an owner and you're looking for some gifts for some loved ones that own these cars. So if you fall into either of these groups, stay tuned because I'm going to tell you my recommendations as well as the discounts you're going to see on them. So the first things I'm going to recommend to you guys for this Black Friday shopping season are my accessories that I make for these cars at my home here in Connecticut. So if you look behind me, I've got cup holder enlargers, I've got eyewear holders, I've got charging light indicator covers, I've got a little keychain. So these are for the Ioniq 5, the Ioniq 6, as well as the Genesis GV60. All of these accessories are going to be available on my website or my Etsy shop for 20% off through Sunday, November 26th. I design and 3D print all these accessories myself, and I take great pride in their quality. I have very high standards when it comes to the quality of these items. So if you like using those big water bottles or need a place to store your sunglasses in your cars, be sure to check out my links below to my stores. Every purchase really helps support the channel, and I appreciate every single sale. The number one accessory I think any person who owns a car should have is a dash cam. A previous dash cam I owned helped prove that the other party was at fault, and it made the whole situation so much easier. It paid for itself in one accident. Now for the Ioniq 5, Ioniq 6, my top recommendation is the FitcamX. It is a OEM look, which means it looks like it's supposed to be there from the factory. It's built into the shroud behind the rear view mirror, which houses your cameras for the safety systems, and it's a really super easy install. Takes about 5 minutes. Now, I will preface this by saying this device will only work with cars that have the HomeLink mirror, so the 3 buttons on there to open and close a garage door or a gate. If your car doesn't have those, you are going to have to hardwire it to the fuse panel under the dashboard. I personally don't like running wires along the pillars of the car where the airbags are, so I really like this unit. You literally just put this adapter in line from the car to the HomeLink mirror. Super quick and easy. Depending on which version you get, you can get a 4K front-facing system. You can also get a 2K forward-facing camera and a 1080p rear-facing camera, or you can get a 1080p facing front camera and a 1080p facing back camera. I use just the front-facing 4K camera system. It retails for $190, but for Black Friday, you can get it at 20% off on Amazon. 20% off is a good discount. It's a very good camera. I highly recommend it. So the FitcamX is available for Ioniq 5, Ioniq 6, Kia EV6, and unfortunately, the GV60 is not one of them, but the GV70 is. So if you have an electrified GV70, you can also use it. Let's talk chargers now. So if you need a wall-mounted level 2 charger for your home, my personal favorite that I've tested so far is the Autel Maxicharger, and right now you can get the 50 amp version on sale for $425. Now that is a good discount. This is a very good charger. If you haven't seen, I've done a review video on it, and it beats the ChargePoint in many aspects. And if you want a charger with smart features, the smart features of the Autel are by far the best. Beats ChargePoint, definitely beats Juicebox. Yeah, all around just a good charging experience with the Autel Maxicharger. One of my favorite things about the Autel Maxicharger is the fact that you can dial down your charging current in 1 amp increments. Not too many other chargers allow that. And with the Ioniq 5 and the Ioniq 6 and their overheating charge port problems, this allows you to just dial it down until it stops overheating. It allows you to get a faster charging speed than you would if you were just dialing it down based on the 3 speeds of the car. And obviously this device is universal across any EV. Check out my review video if you want to know more about that specific charger. Now, if you're interested in something more universal for charging, I recently reviewed the J+ Booster 2, which is a very robust, Swiss-engineered, German-built portable level 2 charger, and that allows you to charge up to 40 amps. So you can have it mounted on your wall at home when you need it, and then say you go stay in an Airbnb somewhere, you need a portable level 1 charger because the Ioniq 5, the Ioniq 6, the Kia EV6, none of them come with a portable level 1 charger anymore. When I bought my car back in 2022, it did, but this will allow you the ability to charge on the go as well as at home at a very good speed. 40 amps is going to be good enough for most people. You will be able to fully charge one of these cars in 8 hours. So J+ is offering their biggest discount ever on the Booster 2 at nearly 50% off for this Black Friday. So be sure to check out the link below if you're looking for a portable level 2 charger. All of these EVs from Hyundai, Kia, Genesis are capable of vehicle to load, which means you can power external devices from the car. So if you want to be able to do that, you're going to need a V2L adapter that plugs into the charge port on the outside of the car. So there's a couple options. There's the Electron V2L adapter. I have not tested it, but I know a lot of people own it and they use it and it works well. On the other hand, I have personally used the official V2L adapter from Hyundai. So the official Hyundai V2L adapter is available for about $165 to $170 before shipping from any of the Hyundai dealerships. If you want it rapidly, you can also drive to your local Hyundai dealership and they might have them in stock, but they also might need to order them and it might take a little bit of time. So depending on how quick you need this gift, if you do need it, you could potentially go to a dealership or you could purchase the Electron on Amazon with most likely next day delivery. Let's talk about floor mats now. If you've been a longtime watcher of the channel, you know I really like LinerX's TPE floor mats for Ioniq 5, Ioniq 6, any of these cars. Super high quality mats. They're the only one I recommend at this point. I really like them. I use them personally in my car. I've been using them for over a year now. They've held up phenomenally and I can truly recommend them to any of you. Now they're going to be on sale from LinerX for about 15 to 20% off, but be sure to check the links in the description below for a good discount on really good floor mats. They also make seat back protectors for the cargo area as well as a trunk mat. If you own one of these cars and frequent Tesla destination chargers, not superchargers, not the high-powered DC fast chargers, the lower-powered AC charging stations that you will find at like restaurants, movie theaters, concert halls, those types of places. The TeslaTap Mini will allow you to utilize those chargers and get some free electrons into your battery as you're attending any of these things. Now, I personally have used the TeslaTap Mini. It's the one I keep in my car in case I do need to use one of these Tesla chargers. And it is built like a tank, designed and manufactured here in the United States by a small family. It's gonna cost you a little bit more than some of these other knockoffs on Amazon. I did also recently see that Dave, the owner of TeslaTap, has begun licensing his product to a smaller manufacturer in China who uses slightly lower quality materials but can sell it at a much lower price. So if you want to check out the review I did on the TeslaTap Mini, I'll have a link right here, and I can just strongly recommend it. It works perfectly every single time. And if you own one of these cars and you're not a big fan of all the white plastic trim around the two dashboard screens, then this accessory will allow you to make them black quite easily. These are from Best EV Mod. They're little black appliques. You can get them in gloss as well as matte black, and they just surround the screen and give the interior kind of a darker feel as opposed to that lightness that you get with the white bezel around the screens. But I've used them in the past. They've held up well in the heat, in the sun, so no worries when using these over an extended period of time, and they've got my recommendation. So those are some of my favorite accessories and some of the best deals you're gonna find this Thanksgiving season. I'll have all the links to these in the description below if you're interested in checking them out. As always, if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving.